It amazes me reading the Book of Mormon, but also these early revelations in Doctrine and Covenants, because, Joseph Smith, Oliver Cowdery, these are 20-something guys, 20-year-old guys, 20, 25, going on 30 at this point, but like Joseph Smith translating the Book of Mormon was like 21, I think, and to have this like depth of understanding about the infinite and eternal atonement and how that ties into the patriarchal order and the priesthood and the holy order of the priesthood after the holy priesthood after the order of the Son of God. Like, these are deep concepts. There's great depth and understanding of this theology of that men twice their age wouldn't have. So the depth and the power of these revelations, it just astounds me, because I'm just turned 37. It's like I'm like getting into this depth and like starting to understand and see these things, and like almost half my age, right? And this they were pumping this stuff out. They were receiving these revelations and getting it on paper, not just talking about it, but like receiving the revelation and actually documenting it with this clarity. Because like understanding something is one thing, putting it on paper in an organized, intelligent format is an additional skill that you have to be able to do. And it just blows my mind just how the miracle of it all is what I'm trying to say. Like the power that God was working through these young men. It just astounds me. It's incredible.
There's certainly things that needed to be clarified and or adjusted as time went by, and the growth and the maturity of the church. Like that's there's no doubt that happened and that existed. But the fundamental, the foundational, the pillars of our faith early on, and exactly as you said, fair enough that back then, people probably matured quicker than we mature today. That's probably a given. But the understanding, the depth that Joseph had, somebody who was incredibly uneducated as to the ways of the world, but was able to really take these fundamental truths and never really deviate from them. The foundation and these principles that were established early on, and some of which varied pretty significantly from the teachings of his day. That was kind of common consent of his day. It's amazing how even as he matured and grew, that certain things there was never a deviation from. Even as Oliver Cowdery and many of the leaders of the early church abandoned and left Joseph, even as he continued to mature and refine and clarify the principles and ordinances of the gospel, there was no deviation. And that's, one of the things that annoys me the most, and I hate it when I see this junk online. It's like, oh, Joseph was a charlatan and a con man, and he had these really wise people around him, blah, 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 this, whatever you see, like Oliver and others around him, Martin Harris. It's like, yeah, but those people abandoned him. And if you're really that kind of a con man, you don't continue to refine and excel and improve upon what was originally received early on when these men were around you and when they were supposedly, helping you set up this whole thing. Because that wasn't the case. It had nothing to do with the men that were around him. It had everything to do with the revelation and the Lord's hand in his life. And that's why the truth that was revealed early on was only added to as time went by.
Thank you for watching. If you found this content spiritually enlightening, please like, comment, and subscribe.
Like the gospel, these little things make all the difference, and it helps the algorithm push out better content for everyone to enjoy on YouTube.